Welcome back to this episode of Inside RIC Athletics. I'm Andrew McCarthy, and to my left, I am joined by freshman runner for the women's track and field team, native of Smithfield, Rhode Island, Sela Bastajian. Sela, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So we're recording this on Monday, December 11th. Just yesterday, you took part in the Beacon season opener hosted by UMass Boston. You went all the way to the track at New Balance in those big New Balance headquarters just outside of Boston, Massachusetts. How was that? How was the facility? I'm sure it must have been incredibly nice and a good experience for the whole team to get out there.
It was amazing. Even just like walking in it, it's like you could tell just the atmosphere was amazing. Everyone was super excited to be there just because it was so new. I remember as soon as we finished all our events, we all kind of just like wandered around and tried seeing everything, all the different floors and stuff. The track was beautiful. It was my first time ever running on a bank track. So
how long is it? Is it a 200-meter track?
It's a 200-meter track, yeah. But it was just amazing.
Very common for indoors to have 200-meter tracks. I'm familiar with the Reggie Lewis Center. It's the same way. Kind of has that elevated curved track on the corners, and it was 200 meters. So you're a pole vaulter for the women's track and field team. Are you the only pole vaulter on the team, or is there?
No, Will Schill is also the pole
Will
vaulter.
Schill is also pole vaulter, but you're the only female pole vaulter. So how is it different here now that being a pole vaulter? It's, I guess, I don't want to say a niche event, but it's not exactly the most common. Mm-hmm. It's not exactly common to see track and field athletes and say, oh yeah, you're a pole vaulter. How did that start? Why become a pole vaulter in the first place?
I've always liked the adrenaline rush, even just like as a kid. So when I was in middle school, I would watch the high school pole vaulters, and I'm like, I want to do that. So I just stuck with it. I
don't blame you. I thought about that same way when running track in high school, but did not have the upper body strength for it. It was more lower body. Long distance and jumping was more my forte in high school track and field. You also run middle distance, semi-sprints as well. You ran the 200 yesterday, but you also run the 400 as well. How does like a normal meet day go when you have to go from a fielding event like long jump or pole vault into a running event like the 200 or the 400?
It's kind of hectic, I'm not going to lie. Well, you have to warm up in between the events too, like just to fill in the time, make sure your legs are nice and warm. But there's really no break, I feel like, between the events, which is fun because it keeps you like your nerves up, adrenaline high. But yeah.
Another thing I want to talk about is the brand new facility for track and field that Rhode Island College just installed, along with the brand new turf alumni stadium for soccer and lacrosse. Track and field and cross country also have their own facility as well. How has that been, being able to practice on that new facility? Is it open?
Yeah, it's open. So we have been practicing on it for the past few weeks. It's really good. It's been cold, but honestly, that helps us get. Let me think of what I was supposed to say. So
acclimated.
Okay. Acclimated. That's
Good
a great word.
Yep.
Great word. Yeah, it helps us get acclimated and just like puts us in the right mindset to practice in any condition and just to give our best in every performance. So
I've been asking this for a lot of winter athletes because winter athletes have a little bit of a weird schedule. You get started, you warm up, you ramp up in late November, early December, then all of a sudden you hit that wall. Mm-hmm. You have that long holiday break, you have finals, you don't have another track meet until January 13th. It's going to be almost a whole month and then some. December 10th was the last one, then January 13th. How did track athletes like yourself stay in shape over that long holiday break going into 2024?
So our coaches are giving us our own plans for over the break, so we can practice like with each other and stuff. That always helps, but just to have that plan that's catered towards us and just to work out and stay in shape so that we don't lose everything that we've worked so hard for up till now.
Among track athletes, one of the leaders of your team is got to be Haley Oliver. Already this year has set 2 program records in the mile and the 3,000 meters. What does it mean as a teammate just to have her on your team? Does she help lift everyone else's spirits up and get them to train harder and work harder and help break their own personal scores and help the team out as well?
Absolutely. It's just whenever I've never heard her complain even once. Like, even if she's having, like, the worst day, like, physically and mentally, it doesn't matter. Like, she's always, like, a smiling face. She always lifts everyone else up. And just to see her carry that same positive energy out onto the track and actually get those results and be the first person in every race, like the leading runner, it's just amazing. So
one of your assistant coaches, Autumn Wozencroft, was just inducted into the Rhode Island College Athletics Hall of Fame. How does it feel knowing that one of your assistant coaches is a Hall of Famer now at the same school you go to and the same school that she now coaches at?
It just, I don't know. It's really cool because we've developed a really close relationship as well. So it's really cool to see like walking through the Murray Center and like seeing her face on the wall. It's just cool.
Thank you for joining us today, Sela. Best of luck in 2024, and congratulations on a successful season thus far in December of 2023. Thank you for joining us, and best of luck down the line.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching this episode of Inside RIC Athletics. My name is Andrew McCarthy, and we hope to see you next time.